Sugar Juice. It's your boy, Smoke Screenless Pride.
Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you. We gonna pull off the Jesus hat, put it to the side, and BAM! Alright fam, first off, Falcon and his team is coming off a mission. Lady J is running point over here. Breaker does what Breaker does. We got Flag over here. He was just talking to Lady J. Got a custom Joe over here from Snake Eyes. I still haven't given this guy a name yet. I gotta think of one for real. Again, this used to be my heavy duty, no longer heavy duty. I now call him Artillery. He getting down on some pizza. And you got the real heavy duty over here, and he's working on his equipment, fam. And again, all this. Let's take a closer look right here, fam. Falcon and his crew coming off a mission. Again, this is from that Bat Cave. There's two versions, and I took bits and pieces and I combined this particular one. I got the other one doing some other stuff with, but all this was in order to talk about this guy, fam. And I had this guy for a long time. I actually got two of them, and yeah, we're gonna talk about this guy and some other figs, fam. And we're gonna do some comparisons, and we're gonna do a couple other little surprises for you, fam. So let's get down to the get down, baby. So let's hit you with a little slow motion. And this guy looks good. The artwork looks good for our classified Hasbro, G.I. Joe, and whatnot, fam. Got a Sky Striker in the back, fam. Hasbro has it going to the Sky Striker, but guess what? I got something that'll help you out, baby. Back to the front. Alright fam, so we're back to the front, and to start off, again, the Halo jumper looks great. This is just a repaint of this guy right here. Airborne. If you're wondering why he looks different, I used a different helmet for him. I don't know why it's on there. Okay. Man, it's on this. It's underneath his chin. But man, that was kind of hard this particular time. But as you can see, it's the same face sculpt. I just used this guy, or should I say, I just used the helmet that came with tripwire because I like the way the helmet looks compared to how the other helmet looked on him. Again, I just like the way it looks in regards to him flying, him being the pilot. Again, exact same figure, starting off early with a slight comparison. Now, as I said before, I got two of these guys, so I already opened one, and I'm going to show you how this guy looks. But first, we're going to look at the gear in the box. It looks good. Actually, you see it in the box, but I'm going to show you. Here's one rifle right there. Another one right here, and they're nice. I wish they weren't just like green, but I mean, it is what it is, fam. Here's the third rifle. Third rifle right there. So you got three nice size rifles. There's some goggles. These are the other goggles where they're covered up and when they're not. But they're actually two different styles, so I take that back. They're two different style goggles, even though one's covered up and one's not. Then you got a Kevlar right here with the NVGs. I put the NVGs on. Y'all seen this fig before, fam. So I'm not going like real in depth with this fig. There's just a couple things I wanted to show. Of course, you can see the weapons up here at the top. 1, 2, 3. You can see the goggles. Here's the NVGs. There is the Kevlar. Then you can see the flight Kevlar with the mask, respirator with the mask. With the Kevlar with the respirator, and the connecting piece right there. So we are going to pop this guy out, fam, so we can take a look at him. And yo, this is a very nice figure. Oh, almost forgot, fam, he comes with the backpack. The backpack is nice. The respirator goes right into there to plug in, and you see I stuck his parachute in there, fam. So the parachute, if you can see, is right there in the back. Let's open this guy up, baby. That's how the parachute is. They have it taped back there, fam. It looks nice, nice material. First off, I want to say I really like how this guy looks. He looks awesome. I'm going to give you two versions of how he looks. This is him with all his gear on in comparison to Airborne. Again, the helmet that Airborne has on is not the one that he came with. It's the one that came with tripwire. I just like the way it looks better on him as regards to a pilot. A closer look, and you can see some of the similarities right here in regards to where you could see the grenades on both sides right there. You can see how the gear right here, the straps, timber. Yeah, he's top heavy because of the backpack, so I gotta be careful when I'm touching him up there because he's gonna fall over if you touch him. But again, you can see the knife here, the knife there, the grenade. You can see how all of the gear is the same. The straps are all the same. One of the additional things that the jumper has is right here. You see, he doesn't have like the compass right here that he has, and over here he has the flag on here where he has his rank over here. He has, I can't really tell because of the mask being in the way what that is. Okay, so what that was, fam, is in the center, that is an eagle. That's right there. There's an eagle right there, and it's also here on the side right there. There's an eagle right there on the patch with a looks like a rocket going up, but there's an eagle right there. I had to put the magnifying glass to see, and there's that side. You can see that side is basically about the same except for the patch, and it says Halo on the side. So it has HA on this side, low on that side, fam. Of course, he has the backpack. He came with a rucksack, so you know that's another difference. I didn't bring that out, but when you scroll down, everything else is basically the same. Even the holsters are the same. The gun over here and the silencer, they are the same. This is the same figure. And here is the other figure, and the heads are exactly the same. One just has camel on it, and then the hairs are different color. It's a light brown compared to Airborne, where his is black. And also this figure looks a little bit shorter to me. Maybe it's just me. He looks like he's a little bit shorter than Airborne, but you let me know in the comments, fam, if I'm right or wrong, or if I'm just looking at it crazy. All right, let's get Airborne out of the way. All right, so let's put some of this gear on, fam. So right here, you just slide the the NVGs on. I'm about to say LBE, and you just put his Cavalier on. Man, I'm all jacked up today. That's how it looks right there. And then you can also take that off if you want. Well, you could probably take this. Let's see. You can probably wedge this on. But you probably wouldn't want to. So we're going to take that off. Take the Cavalier back off. That's for a helmet. That's how you look if you're putting on those goggles. My thing always been, fam, if you're going to make figures that have, or weapons that are extremely hard, you need to have figures who have hands that are not like real gummy, but are slightly rubbery, so it's easier to get the hands, to get the weapons inside the hands so they do not feel like they're about to break. And that's how these are. They're slightly rubbery, not like gummy, but they're rubbery to where you can get the hands on different parts of the weapon and doesn't feel like you're about to break. Bam. There you go, fam. There you go, fam. This is my version of the Sky Striker, and I got 2 of these guys. And then check it. There you go. Sitting in there like I want. Had to do a little gutting, took it to the chop shop. But all in all, fam, I love the way it looked. These Halo guys end up working perfectly the way I wanted them to look. I had other Joes in there, but now, fam, I got who needs to be in there. So tell me what you think, fam. Is the Halo jumper a pass or a grab? Is the jet I got a pass or a grab? Do you care about G.I. Joe? Do you care about the Halo jumpers? Do you not care? Let your boy know. And like a fat kid in dodgeball, I'm out, baby. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Yo, Joe, Cobra, Cobra.